What's up, Eurovision people? My name is Sean, and on my channel I talk about all things Eurovision. We have running orders. Every year when the running orders come out, I make my predictions. In this video we're going to talk about semi-final 1, but you should be able to find my predictions for semi-final 2 in the link up here. My predictions are based on everything we've seen so far, the studio cuts, the performances we have, and the running order. Before I get to the prediction, come and subscribe to my channel. My content is honest, my content is free, subscribes are free, and I think when I do these videos, I make it make sense. So if you want content that's honest, free, and makes sense, come and subscribe to my channel, and come and follow me on Instagram, Threads, Twitter, and TikTok for more Eurovision related material. Semi-final 1. 15 songs. As I always do it, I'm gonna get out of the way the songs that I think are going through. Then I'm gonna say who I think is not going through. Then we're gonna have our borderline, and I'm gonna choose the remaining finalists from there. From these 15 songs, I think 7 are definitely in. 7 songs are definitely in. The first country that I think is going through is Ukraine. Ukraine is going through. The song is immediate, the song is well produced, the song is going to get lots of votes. There's still some Ukraine sympathy votes going on. There is no reason under the sun as to why any of us should believe that Ukraine is not qualifying. The second country I think is going straight to the final is Lithuania. Yeah, Lithuania is a safe qualifier, great song, great staging, great performer. It's loved by the fandom, it's got a great reception. Lithuania tends to qualify almost all the time. Once again, I don't believe that there is any reason why anyone should believe that this is not going through. The third country that I am pretty sure is qualifying is Croatia. Croatia is the big favorite to win the whole thing as of now. I think we do need to see staging improvements, but we're talking about qualification here in this video. Croatia is qualifying. This is a televote magnet. I think this is in contention to win the semi-final. The fourth country that I can see qualifying with ease is Finland. No rules is how I live, how I find the wind beneath my wings. Even though the distaste from the fans seems to linger on about this song, not everyone likes this song, not everyone sees a place for it in the Eurovision final. I think this is an easy televote magnet. Again, there is no reason why to believe that out of 15 songs, this one is not going to make it. This is going to leave a lasting impression. It's hugely joyous. It's going to be a hit in the arena, just like it was in UMK. There's no reason for me to even think that this could be borderline. Moving on to the fifth country that I think is sailing through, and it is Serbia. Serbia has a better song than they had last year. This is a weaker semi-final than the one Serbia was in last year. Serbia has more friends in this semi-final than it had last year. Some people have thoughts about the running order. Why are we acting like no song has ever qualified from the number 2 spot, really? I mean, last year, Brunette. In years before that, lots of countries have qualified from the number 2 spot. Armenia again in 2010, I can think of. Also, Armenia in 2015 qualified from the number 2 spot. Poland in 2016 qualified from the number 2 spot. So many countries have qualified from the number 2 spot, and Serbia will probably be added onto that list. This is one of the only ballads in the semi-final. It's as simple as that. Serbia is qualifying. Country number 6 that I think will find its place in the grand final from the first semi-final is Slovenia. The song is immediate. It is very impactful. It does have a decent running order, I think. Do believe that Serbia, Croatia, and Slovenia will help each other through. I don't remember a time where all 3 of them have been in the same semi-final. Yeah, I think Slovenia should find its way to the final. I'm not as confident about Slovenia as I am with other countries that I've mentioned before this. We are talking 10 spots here, and Slovenia is by no means one of the weakest ones in terms of chances. Country number 7 that I think is going to have a place in the grand final is Luxembourg. Now, this is a good time to remind anyone who's watching that this is not a video of the 10 countries I want to see personally in the grand final. This is a prediction of the 10 countries that I expect to see in the grand final. I have said it in the past and I've said it again. The EBU brought Luxembourg back for them to be in the final. There is no way they're not going to do anything in their power to not have Luxembourg return and make the final. We've seen it with the running order position they've been given. They've been given the pimp slot. They have the best running order position. They're gonna be helped with the staging. They are already helped by other countries. Although they don't have their friends in the semi-final, Belgium and the Netherlands aren't here. I think the EBU is doing anything it could to protect Luxembourg's place in the grand final of Eurovision. I personally don't like the song that much. If I was selecting the 10 countries, I wouldn't have Luxembourg there, but this is a prediction. These are the first 7 countries that I think are definitely going to the final. I will probably not change my prediction about any of these 7. However, there are 3 countries that I think are definitely out. And in the same way, I'm probably not changing my prediction on the 7 that are in. I'm unlikely to change my prediction on these 3 that I think are out. The first country that I think is out is Iceland. The song is dated, the song is unremarkable, the song is not immediate. It's very try-hard. This is easily, in my opinion, the weakest one in the semi-final. The second one that I think will be out, and this is going to be a controversial one, I think Ireland is not qualifying. Apart from the fact that I personally don't like the song, I think this is really left field for traditional Eurovision viewers. And maybe for us fans, it's nice to see Ireland take a risk. It's nice to see Ireland do something that they haven't done before. And maybe we would want to reward it. I really struggle to see the casual traditional viewers of Eurovision voting for this. People are gonna be like, what the hell was that? And they might remember it, but not for good reason. If Triana Park couldn't escape last place in the semi-final, what is Bambita going to do really? This is way too left field. And we have to accept the fact that if Blanca Paloma didn't do well, then this one is too jarring as well for the fans. They are by no means the same genre, but songs don't have to be in the same genre for us to make comparisons on our prediction. The third country that I think is not qualifying, and this is a result of the running order for me, it's Poland, sandwiched between Ukraine and Croatia. This is going to really struggle to make an impression on the viewers. The song is already being described as unremarkable by most of us, and being in between Ukraine and Croatia, they are probably the 2 countries that will make the biggest impression on the viewers, at least in the first half. I think Poland is dead. Unless the performance is going to be something epic and innovative and new, I struggle to see Poland qualifying to the final. That leaves 5 countries in the borderline category, and they are Cyprus, Moldova, Azerbaijan, Australia, and Portugal. Once again, disclaimer, these are the 5 songs that when I do my predictions, I feel like are mostly on the border. Some of them I think will qualify, some of them I think won't qualify, but this is where my prediction starts to get less and less confident, because I think it can go either way with these. Let's first take a country that I think is qualifying. The 8th one that I see going to the final is Azerbaijan. I feel like the fandom is really sleeping on Azerbaijan this year. This country hasn't sent us a song like this in so long. I don't blame the fandom for forgetting the glory days of Azerbaijan. I'm not saying this is coming top 10 in Eurovision, but this is the most ethnic sound that Azerbaijan has sent since Matahari. And even that song wasn't written in Azerbaijan. That song was not made in Azerbaijan. This one is. I think this is gonna make an impression. I think people are sleeping on it in the fandom, probably for political reasons. And also, it was the last song to be released, so it's effectively the last song that we started talking about. But I think Azerbaijan will make its way to the final. They do have some friends here in the semi. The Balkans typically vote for Azerbaijan. Cyprus also votes for Azerbaijan, Moldova as well. They're not gonna get 12s maybe, but I think they're gonna get enough points to make it to the final. I'm gonna take another country that I think is qualifying. The 9th finalist in my prediction is Portugal. I am not too confident about this one for a number of reasons. The betting odds are ridiculously low for Portugal in a way they haven't been in so long. I noticed that there isn't much hype among the Portuguese Eurovision fans about Grito as much as there was for Ai Coração, as much as there was for Saudade Saudade. I think there was also much more hype around the Black Mamba. And maybe that has something to do with the fact that Grito did not win the Terra vote in Festival da Canção. It's a good song, I like it. However, I'm not too confident. The running order helps it. It's a song that needed to benefit from the running order. A little bit like the Netherlands last year in the first semi-final. They needed to benefit from the running order. However, it seemed like the performance was too bad for the running order to pick it up. Yeah, this is very borderline for me. I would not be surprised if it doesn't qualify. But for now, I'm having it as my 9th finalist. I'm gonna take one song that I think is going out now. I don't think Cyprus is qualifying, guys. First of all, the song is very basic. It doesn't stand out. It doesn't have that immediacy that will make you think, oh, the one that I liked was that Cypriot song. It has none of that. The running order also kind of buries it. It's followed by 2 songs that are likely to qualify. It really isn't looking good for Cyprus. I think Cyprus is out. So that leaves Moldova and Australia. Now, I could make a case for either of these two. I genuinely think that Moldova is going to improve so much on stage that most of the Eastern countries will vote for this enough for it to qualify. We have not seen the best version of this performance. We have not seen the best version of Natalia Barbu because she does have a great voice. She can sing well and she can sing live. However, Moldova always comes alive on the big Eurovision stage. Australia, we haven't seen a performance. And I genuinely feel like the performance is going to be executed very well. The song is joyful enough to have a moment in the arena of happiness and colors and just positivity that I think you're gonna see it on the arena. Everyone's having a great time. And I think the TV viewers will pick up on that. Both of these songs I'm expecting good performances for. But in reality, I can't make a prediction of a prediction. I have to go off the country that has given me enough for me to believe that they're qualifying. And at this stage, it is Moldova. Moldova is my 10th qualifier. The song is more immediate than Australia as well. The performance, we've seen nuggets of it. Australia, we haven't seen anything yet. So at this stage, I'm comfortable going off of what I've seen, off of Moldova's track record with staging, which has always been brilliant. So for that reason, I think Moldova rounds out my 10 predicted qualifiers for this year's Eurovision Song Contest semi-final 1. Those are my 10, but which ones are yours? Talk to me in the comments down below. Do you agree with my prediction? Am I crazy? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And while you're at it, comment, subscribe. Subscribes are free. My content is honest. This content, I like to think it makes sense because I'm breaking it down for you. So comment, subscribe, and come and follow me on Instagram, Threads, Twitter, and TikTok for more Eurovision related material. I will see you later. Bye bye.